Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. This is part 8, and last time we built this orbit or bust. We are going to try and get into orbit. We haven't got much money left at all. If I just save you, if I exit and see how much money we've got left. We did just upgrade our launch pad, but we've only got 22,000 left at the moment. So we're going to go to the launch pad. Use Jebediah in Orbit or Bust Mark 1. We'll launch you. We're going to turn on our SAS. We're going to go maximum thrust. We're going to sort our staging out. So, I haven't actually done that yet. Actually, revert flight, vehicle assembly bay. Sort it out in this bit. It's a bit easier then. Okay, so these and you are going to fire at the same time. Then you are going to open the same time. These lot decouple. And then this is going to decouple. You're going to fire. You're going to decouple. You're going to fire. You're going to decouple. You're going to parachute down. Okay, save you. Launch pad. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start by going straight up, and as I'm gaining a little bit of height and speed, I'm going to start tilting over towards the 90 degrees here, and end up going around the planet, hopefully, and hopefully get an orbit. We should have enough thrust here, but whether we actually do or not is a different matter. Anyway, maximum thrust, SAS on, Jebediah, I wish you luck, and 3. Oh yes, and here's the new launch platform, by the way. It's a bit better, more improved. A little flag over there. 3, 2, 1, go. What's my apparatus at now? 10,000 so far, not bad. Getting a decent speed. Already at 35,000. Warming up a little bit. Jettison them. And they crash into each other. Oh well. Let's start tilting over now. Going to go to about 45 degrees and fire. We've got a very decent height on us. I just tilt over all the way. We've got enough upward force, I think. It's carrying us up into actual suborbital flight. Okay, we're now in a suborbital flight. What's this? Orbital bus. Known edge base or something. We've still got a second stage yet with the Terrier engine. We have a lot of height on us. Let's get a crew report. Nothing new. Fuel's going to run out in a minute. And jettison. And then, whoop, he's setting that flying. Don't know where that's going to end up. But our plan is to get a nice big orbit around the planet. Pretty decent distance, actually. Going to cut the thrust. We're going to... This isn't the most efficient place to actually do it. If we wait until we get to our apoapsis, it's going to affect our orbit a lot more. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to add a maneuver. This is where we can add future plans, and we're going to bring this out. So pull that back a bit. I want it roughly the same. So when it's either side, 3839. That's pretty good. That'll make a pretty nice. Oop. Back a bit. There we go. Want to warp here. And the blue cross is my target. Okay, I need to burn for 31 seconds. So I'm going to burn at 15 seconds left. I'm going to speed up a little bit, get closer to the time. Node in T-1 minute. Yes, it's most efficient to burn halfway between, so 31 seconds is 15.5 seconds. So at 15.5, T-minus 15.5 seconds, I find is the best time to burn. And we need to get a speed increase of 504 meters per second. Okay, max. Nope, nope. I forgot I'd pressed space already. And I cut the thrust, didn't I? Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Contact. There we go. And as you'll see, this will start going out a heck of a lot quicker. Slowly but surely burning up. There we go, we've done it. Click on the tick. And we are now in orbit. Quite a high orbit as well, actually. Let's click on this, shall we? We've got 68,504. 20 science and 30 reputation. We'll delete that. Close the map down again and see if we can get a crew report. Crew reporting in from space. We've got 7.5 science, so keep that data. And yeah, we're doing pretty good. Jebediah Kermin, Mark 1 command pod. Oh, knowledge base, that's what it says. Information. Orbiting, flight time, 12.5 minutes. Altitude, velocity, maximum acceleration. Burn time to 0 meters a second, 1 minute 41 seconds. So if we were to go against the direction we're facing, so turn around 180 degrees, we would need to burn for 1 minute and 40 seconds, and then we'd have no thrust, and then gravity would just pull us back in, which could be fun. Should we do it? I'm going to wait until we get to the apoapsis. I'm going to add a maneuver, and I'm going to pull it like that. Estimated burn 235 years, 162 days. Okay, something of the information was off. Get rid of you. We want to try and land in a nice body of water somewhere. There is water there, but I can't see it very well. Where's our base to? I think it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, let's see if we can land in the water near our base. So at the periapsis, I'm going to add a maneuver. I'm going to drag this way. The atmosphere will slow us down a bit, but we should be landing relatively close to the base. So if we leave the map quickly, we'll have to burn for 23 seconds. And turn off the SAS actually, because it will be using our battery. And we're going to warp to just before. And warp all the way around. 100 times warp speed. A minute every second. Could have aimed for that big lake there, but I think it makes more sense landing closer to the base. Let's turn our ship around towards this blue arrow here. And I'm going to turn SAS on there, pointing at the blue cross. and we'll need to burn for 23 seconds in just under 2 minutes. So I think it's be a perfect time for me to roll a cigarette and for you guys to let me know what you've been thinking of this game so far. Am I doing well? Am I doing rubbish? You know, I haven't played this much of the game, or that much of the game. I think the furthest I ever got was into a suborbital flight. I've seen videos in the past, of course. I watched a lot of Scott Manley and Quill 18 and a few other people. And no one's suggested any mods yet. Yeah, I'm waiting for mod suggestions. Some people would probably say, try this mod. Well, why? If you want me to try a mod, give me a good reason. For example, I mean, I don't like the blandness of the planet. It's very, well, bland, you know. It's a spacefaring race, and I haven't seen a single city. You know, is there a mod which adds cities and roads and forests and so on and so forth? Wildlife. That would be cool. Is there a mod? Well, I know there is a mod actually. There's a mod which flashes up when you've got new scientific information available. Quill 18 had a mod and it was showing when you get new science. And you just clicked on it and it automatically did it. Anyway, getting close to our burn time. I'm going to do it at T minus 11 seconds. Burn. Slowing ourselves down. We've still got plenty of fuel left. And there's our orbit path. No, didn't quite do it to plan. That'll do. We are coming in here. Where's our base to? Our base is over here. It's just coming down over here. Oh well. This area is as good as any. So we don't need this part anymore. So I'm going to jettison you. Turn off the SAS. I'm going to warp to about here. What's the altitude now? Still fairly high up. I'm going to warp here. Altitude set for 1,000. No one, it's set for 500. Okay, we're now out of orbit. I'm just going to turn the ship around. Use the heat shield effectively. We are going fairly fast, so it's probably a good idea we bought it. Oh, we're going to start slowing down now. We're getting very close to the speed we needed to reach. Oh, if I'd thought about it, I could have used the rocket. The speed's exceeding 25,000 meters a second. Yeah, good thing we bought the heat shield. It's actually being used up. Something blew up. Heating up. That's okay. Heat shield's doing its job. It's going down very quickly. We probably would have blown up by now if we hadn't used it. Unsafe. Still unsafe. Still classed as unsafe. Risky, safe. So this one here is at about 4,000 meters. I'm going to wait to them about 2,000, I think. Atmosphere is slowing us down still. That'll do. Slowing us down even more. And whoomph. Oh, it. What happened? What on earth happened? Maybe I shouldn't have fiddled with the parachute. Okay, revert to launch. We don't want to lose Jebediah. Okay, I think I've got too much thrust. That's okay. Z, T, we're going to try that again. Everything was going hunky-dory and then we crashed. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Start tilting over a little bit. Stop spinning. Okay, we're going to start turning when we're out of the first layer of atmosphere. Look at that. Ooh, we're spinning. I don't like it. Okay, we're out of the first layer, into the second layer of atmosphere now. Let's see if we can get a nice speed going. Yep, you blow up. And you go down. Spin you a bit. And go this way. I'm definitely going to make it into orbit this time. And hold it there. That's still going up. That's moving around. Good, good. Going to stop that there. We're going to add a maneuver node. About there. That doesn't look quite right, does it? It's a bit closer to this side. At the apoapsis, add a maneuver. Looks peculiar. Go way, way, way out there. Should we go way, way, way out? 2 million meters? Why not? We've got 3 minutes to wait, so let's speed up time a little bit. Slow it down. Turn it there. Let's go like this on the mark there on the line. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, now. As long as we make it into some kind of orbit, I'll be happy. Oh, can't speed up while we're accelerating. Jetson U. And then remove U. Add a maneuver here. That'll do. 250,000 meters. Estimated burn is crazy, but okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's start now. That's not too bad. I want to be burning now, actually. Yep, that's right. Still can't speed up. See if we can get some decent speed, and then what we're going to do is we're going to aim towards the planet. Once we've got an orbit, so we're going to aim towards the planet and point our nose down at it, and hopefully gain a bit more speed. Nearly in orbit. There we go, we're in orbit now. get rid of you. Warp here. And turn this way. We're going to point down at 45 degrees. Maximum thrust and gain some speed. Try and break that speed limit. No, I want to point straight down then. Okay. Because the orbit's still going out. There we go, that's better. Orbit, surface. Okay, we'll stop there. And then we're going to add a maneuver and pull it in here. This is going to be our fastest point. Because the closer we are to the planet, the faster we are going. Slower here. And that should bring us down a little bit more actually. That should bring us into the atmosphere. That's good. I'm going to speed up time a little bit. Our speed will increase as we're getting closer to the planet, as it's pulling us towards it. So you're just going to turn this here. That's where we're aiming for. Three minutes to go. Oh, slow down. We're getting close now. We're just going to need a little bit of speed actually. Actually, if we go the other way, we might be able to get enough speed to break the limit, and then we can do it at the apoapsis instead of the periapsis. So increase our speed. There we go, we've done that. Oh no. Definitely make sure we've beaten it. Orbit Kerbal, achieve speed exceeding 2,500 meters a second. Maybe we won't get that until we've actually landed. Okay, and then I'm going to remove this one here. Add a maneuver. Pull us in a bit closer to the planet. Periapsis 6,800 meters. That'll do nicely. And then we're going to warp to next maneuver. Good half an hour. Time warp complete. 3 seconds in this direction. See over here, we're only doing 900, well, nearly 1,000 meters a second. So it makes a difference the closer to the planet you are. Going to need the least amount of thrust here. And maximum thrust. And I'm actually going to slow us right down. Using all the fuel. And point down towards the planet. And jettison. Hopefully that bit doesn't actually crash on us. Turn off the SES. Turn us around a bit. There we go. We're pretty high up here, aren't we? So we can remove that node there. Pretty high up in space. So let's speed things up a bit, shall we? Make the planet get bigger and closer. See it's spinning underneath us. Actually, stop. Crew report. It's very round, indeed. Yeah, hopefully this time we'll land safely. Looks like we're going to land in the water, which is good. Let's turn on the fuel thing so we can watch our heat shield burning up. We might not land in the water, actually. Ooh, it's going to be close. Are debris still following us? Yes, it's 9 kilometers behind us, though. We might land in the crater. Let's just speed up a little bit. We've been flying for 1 hour and 23 minutes and 24 seconds. Jebediah is having lots of fun. Look at that orbit speed. Maybe it'll only count once we get in the atmosphere. Let's see how well this works, shall we? This is deploy the chute when it's safe to do so. Here we go, burning up. Unsafe. Oh dear. Well, that didn't work, did it? Revert to launch. Okay. We're going to have one more attempt to this, but we're not going to go to high orbit. We're just going to get into orbit. Not worried about the speed. ZT space. It's a little bit frustrating. What's our thing set for? Whoa, that did pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to add a maneuver when we get up here. You're going to go like this. And that's not quite right. Remove you then. Okay, we're going to do it manually. Tilt over. Your 90-degree mark. And space. Pull it out a bit. Goodbye, debris. Let's just watch this go out. Cut thrusts, add maneuver. That'll do nicely. And we'll close the map. We've got a burn in not too long from now. Pretty much aiming where I need to be, going for. Got a burn at 33 seconds. Let's just speed it up a little bit. So we've got plenty of fuel left in this stage. Maximum thrust. Yeah, this rocket's definitely too big. Having fun, Jebediah? Woo! Oop. Burn a little bit more. It's not the most optimal, I know, but getting the job done. We can remove this now, I think. Going into orbit any second now. There we go, we are now in orbit. Mission complete. We're going to get a crew report. Nothing new. Okay, and we're at the apoapsis. Going to add a maneuver to slow us down just a little bit. That'll be enough. The atmosphere will slow us down the rest of the way. We're going to warp to next maneuver. Turn ourselves around. Not going to do anything fancy this time, I hope. Anything new? Nope. Okay, so we need to burn for 2 seconds. So at T-1 we will burn. And hopefully we won't burn up this time. Wait for the time to tick down. So we've got plenty of electric charge left. Burn for 2 seconds in now. That'll do. Now our periapsis is going to bring us within Kerbin's atmosphere, so we can jettison that part, turn off the SAS, and hopefully this time we'll actually land safely instead of blowing up into the ocean or in midair. Let's see how much. So we've got lots of electric charge left. Can always beat the speed record another time. And going into orbit will allow us to do different things now, if we can land it safely. I'm wondering if that one parachute is not enough. Maybe I should have stuck with the 2. I'll soon find out. I know the heat shield adds a little bit of weight, but shouldn't be too much. And we're slowly falling back towards the planet Kerbin, so I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. Eventually we should get caught in the atmosphere, which will slow us down. We're not aiming for the actual planet itself this time, we're just aiming for the atmosphere to create some drag, some atmospheric drag. Maybe that was my problem, I was coming in too steep, too fast. So it should be about here. So let's go to, no, about here, warp here. Time warp stopped. Okay, we're now in the atmosphere. On the dark side of the planet at the moment. Where are we going to land? So there is lots of water here. would prefer to land in water. Speed it up again. Come on, speed up again. And again. Wobbling all over the place. There's some water below us. Okay. Heat shield, do your job. We're not slowing down yet. Now we are. There's a lake there. Looks like we might be coming in above land. Come on, atmosphere, slow us down, please. Ablator is still holding up. Ablator. There's no R in it, it's ablator, I suppose. We're slowing down nicely now. Still got plenty of height on us. Looks like we're definitely going to land above land though. You obviously can't see it very well, but there is the water there. So we're definitely going to land above land here. Still unsafe to deploy the chute. This one's okay at about 4,000 meters. Something blew up. Now you can just see the atmosphere interacting with the command pod. Still unsafe. I think it's about 4,000 meters. We're going to land on grass. Hopefully it'll work properly this time. Okay, deploy. Slow us down, please. Slow us down. Now. Now. Come on. Slow us down, please. Come on. Slow us down. Slow us down. Come on. Okay, you've deployed. Whew. That's better. Finally. It finally worked. Speed it up a bit until we can see our shadow or something. And hopefully we can survive this impact speed at 6 meters a second. Crew reports, nothing new. Come on. Yes. And we're going to go EVA. You're going to stand down. EVA report, nothing. Actually, you weren't actually off, were you? There we go. EVA report, nothing. Grab. EVA report, nothing. Board. Crew report, nothing. Okay, we're going to recover the vessel. Well, it took a couple of attempts, but we got 10 science. We got a little bit of funds back from recovered parts. And you advanced to level 1. Very nice. Well, before we end this episode, we're going to look at Jebediah. For example, flights at Kerbin, 1, 1, 1. 2 flights at Kerbin. Stability assessed, prograde and retrograde hold. Courage, stupidity is the same. You're very stupid, but average courageousness. You're not very stupid, but not very courageous. You're quite like Jebediah. Okay, so I'm going to call that it for part 8, guys. It took us a little while, but we've finally achieved orbits. And now we should have... Maybe I need to clear some of these away, actually. But next time I'm going to try and maybe test some of these. Get a little bit of money. You see, you get a fair amount of money and stuff like that. Ferry 4 tourists safely to their destination. That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, as I said, that's it for part 8, guys. Join me next time for part 9. I'll see you then.